Beer here back in the fantasy bar, smaller slate of games. We still got 6 of my favorite plays, including my favorite value play on the slate, a starting pitcher in a smash spot, and an elite weather spot we want to attack. And of course, my favorite play tonight. Who we talking about? Billy up to the fantasy bar and find out. Welcome in, guys. Monday edition Beers Daily Fantasy 6-pack. Hope everybody out there had a great weekend. We got 6 guys fresh off the tap for you here on this smaller Monday slate on FanDuel and DraftKings. Thank you, as always, for stopping by and checking out the video. Before we get into the plays, you guys know the drill. Take a second, click that thumbs up button. Thank you in advance for that. Helps us out tremendously here. If you enjoy the content, even if you don't, you're here just to be a hater, click that thumbs up button. Also, make sure you subscribe to the channel, get notified when these videos get released. We got football season right around the corner. Be returning for some 6-pack videos in the NFL. Excited about that, but still a lot of baseball. And head over to scoresandodds.com/beers. Speaking of football, baseball, tons of stuff to bet on right now. Home run calls, strikeout props. We got football futures in there. Everything that you're going to want if you are a sports bettor, and tons of analytics as well. Go and check it out today. scoresandodds.com/beer. That link right below me in the description of the video. All right, again, smaller slate of games. Weather does not look like to be an issue tonight, but we do have some good weather spots we're going to attack here as well. Let's get started at shortstop. Francisco Lindor of the Mets. This is one of those spots that we want to go to. The Mets in a good spot here. Lindor swinging a very good bat. 3 multi-hit games for him over the last 4. Now, the numbers overall down a little bit this season against righties, but when we look at the last 30 days, he's starting to get it going here. And we know this is a very good hitter. 254 ISO, 466 WOBA over that stretch. Now, Dunn, we haven't seen this season. When we go back to last season, not great against lefties. 346 WOBA, 202 ISO, and a power mix is there as well at 47 and 39%. Mets in a good spot. Lindor leading us off here on Monday night. All right, let's stay on the infield at third base. Let's go with Patrick Wisdom of the Cubs. Now, I know it's been very much home run or strikeout for Patrick Wisdom. That strikeout rate, very impressive here. But with Anibal Sanchez on the mound, you mitigate a lot of that strikeout risk here with Patrick Wisdom, a guy that's hit righties very well and with some power. 241 ISO going all the way back to last season. We know Sanchez going to throw mainly cutter and sinker. That's 65% of his arsenal against right-handed hitters. Wisdom good against both of those pitches, and Sanchez has had his struggles with righties, big-time struggles. 446 WOBA allowed, 273 ISO, and a huge power mix at 44 and 56%. The strikeouts, I know, are a concern, but against Sanchez, not a high concern here. Make a home run very much in play tonight for Patrick Wisdom. All right, let's get you a starting pitcher I like tonight. We're rolling with Zach Gallen of the Diamondbacks. This guy really pitching well of late. 5 or more strikeouts in 5 straight starts. We've seen some 7s in there. We've seen double-digit strikeouts out of this guy, so we know the upside is there. So you get a solid combination of floor and ceiling in the strikeout departments. Now, this guy been money at home as well. We don't look at a lot of splits here, but a whip under 1, a batting average under 200 so far at home against opponents. Very good numbers. Very good against left-handed hitters as well. 245 WOBA allowed, 139 ISO. When you think about these Pirates, the main guys that are going to hurt you, Brian Reynolds, O'Neal Cruz, both from the left side of the plate. When we look at his team overall, we know it's a very punchless lineup, a ton of strikeouts available. In fact, every single guy they're looking to roll out tonight, 21% or higher strikeout rate against righties, and as a team, 25% strikeout rate, 3rd highest rate in all of baseball. Zach Gallen in a great spot, just too cheap over on DraftKings at just $7,900. All right, let's get you a value play here, make life a little easy on you. We're going to the outfield with Chad Pinder of the A's. Always one of my favorites when he's in the lineup against a lefty. Leads this Oakland team, 212 ISO over the last couple seasons against left-handed hitters. Swinging a good stick right now as well. Hits in 13 of his last 15 games. Now, Suarez really struggling with righties, so Oakland could be a sneaky cheap stack for you here, but even if you need a cheap one-off play, Pinder, the guy that I would look to. But Suarez, 346 WOBA allowed, an ISO at almost 200, and a power mix is there as well. Pinder's got some pop in that bat. 43 and 39% here against righties. Chad Pinder, my favorite value play on both FanDuel and DraftKings. All right, let's stay in the outfield. Our next pick, that's Anthony Santander of the Orioles. Now, this is a spot I really want to attack weather-wise, and you can find this information from our boy Kevin Roth. Want to give him a shout out here with our Weather Edge tool. And we can find that in our RotoGrinders Premium Suite of tools, which you're going to have a shot to win some free premium if you're not a member already, coming up at the end of the video. But we got nice weather conditions here. It's hot on the East Coast. Dew point over 70. Love them numbers, over 70 in the dew point department. We also got winds blowing out to left field. So big time advantage to these power hitters like Santander, who's been good against lefties, 237 ISO, 366 WOBA, 43% hard contact rate. Now Kikuchi really struggling against righties, 374 weighted OBA allowed, 242 the ISO. Reason why, this guy's giving up almost a 50% hard contact rate to right-handed hitters. So again, a lot of guys in that Baltimore lineup that you could go here tonight. Santander, my favorite of the bunch, against Kikuchi. All right, it's time to take a look at my favorite play for Monday night. Before we do that, let's continue our Beast of the Night contest. Like I mentioned, a chance to win some free RotoGrinders Premium, and check out all of these tools that we use on a daily basis. All you got to do, get in the comment section right below the video and guess fantasy points on FanDuel tonight for my highest scoring hitter. You don't even need to name the guy, just the fantasy points for which one of my 5 bats scores the most points. The closest guess going to win themselves a free week of RotoGrinders Premium. Chance to check out Plate IQ, Weather Edge, Lineup HQ to make your lineups, and so much more. Absolutely free to you. So don't forget, fantasy points on FanDuel for my highest scoring hitter. All right, let's wrap this baby up. My favorite play for Monday night, you know, Mass, the Beast of the Night. All right, Beast time, we're going to stay right there in Baltimore. We're going to roll with the big man, first baseman Vladimir Guerrero Jr., tonight's Beast of the Night. So again, we get elite weather conditions for hitting. We get a guy that is absolutely locked in right now, 18-game hitting streak for Vladimir Guerrero Jr., 9 of those games being multi-hit games. We've seen a lot of home runs here of late as well, 3 home runs over about the last week or so. Solid numbers against righties, 371 WOBA to go with a 228 ISO. Now Lyle's been decent against righties, no doubt, but loves to throw fastball, slider. VLAD good against both of those pitches, and the power mix is in play for these righties at 38 and 40%. Great hitting condition, great hitter against righties. Vladimir Guerrero, easily my favorite play on the board, and tonight's Beast of the Night. All right, guys, that wraps up for Monday night in the Fantasy Bar. As always, you got any comments, questions, feedback, hit me up in that comment section right below the video. Don't forget, fantasy points on FanDuel for my highest scoring hitter of the 5 bats I gave you for a shot at a free week of RotoGrinders Premium. You can also head over to Twitter and follow me there at Beermakersfan if you don't, and check out scoresandodds.com/beer for all of your sports betting needs. For RotoGrinders.com, I am Beer saying salut, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Best of luck on the slate tonight. We'll be back tomorrow. 6 of my favorite plays there. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel. Good luck tonight. I'll see you tomorrow.
Hey, thanks for checking out our videos. If you want more expert advice on DraftKings, FanDuel, or any other daily fantasy sports, make sure you check out the current videos playlist